All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHIM, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. And as you can see in this quick video clip I took driving earlier today, there's a Marines recruiting truck, and I'm not sure if it's for a recruiting summit or whatever it is, but this truck has been here for a couple of days, and I've been noticing a lot more military propaganda has been popping up. You see a lot more military billboards, basically promoting the military. With slogans like "for our nation, for us all," stuff like that, trying to bring some type of unity, all right, back to this country. And the way it's the way the government is trying to do this is by the military, all right, by fighting for what? This American flag, okay? Because just like biblical prophecy says, we're in the time of the end, and you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. Okay, it's not an accident that you see a lot more military propaganda popping up. Commercials every 2 seconds. It's about the military. The few, the proud, the Marines. All that jazz. It's because why? Because the world is getting ready for what? World War III. All right, the third woe, which is about to get physical. And right now, the Most High is mustering up the battle. He's mustering the host of the battle. And mustering meaning to visit with hostile intent. Because these nations are getting ready to war against the whore, to war against Babylon. All right, Babylon the Great, which is so-called America. Okay, there's gonna be a military draft. All right, because ain't nobody trying to enroll in the military. It's not the 1960s and 50s and 40s. Okay, the times have changed. Nobody wants to go to war. All right, and that's where these false flags come in. Because they need some type of unity for this nation, because this country is all in all type of directions. Okay, there's no single point where this country can agree upon. All right, but the only way they would be able to do that is what? Against a foreign threat, quote unquote. All right. So, measuring the time diligently, this shows you that we are in the end times. This is not no so to say these small conflicts that America has been in, because America is in hundreds of wars I won't say hundreds, but it's in plenty of different wars at the time. Like the war in Yemen, Syria. They have a war going on in Somalia, Northwest Pakistan, Iraq, Afghanistan. All right, America's in everybody's business. All right, but it's different this time. Okay, it's different this time. Why? Because the big boys are getting ready to fight. The other big nations. All right, Russia, Iran, China. All these countries are getting ready to what? Just like biblical prophecy says, they're getting ready to come against the whore. Okay, again, so-called America. All right, so I'm gonna start here in Matthew chapter 24. Start at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of the Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, "Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?" This is verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, "Take heed that no man deceive you." All right, because what on the news say, we're trying to find peace treaties, we're trying to find a resolution for all this. And you name it, everything will be all fine and dandy. Basically, 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, for when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction falls upon them. Okay, we are in this time. Okay, again, this again, this is not like normal. Well, I won't say normal, but times of the past. This is that appointed time when the Most High is getting ready to return. Okay, these are these many fires being kindled before he returns. All right, so I'm going down to verse 6, Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, yes, we're in the time of rumors of wars. Okay, uprisings of the people. Hey, but the end is not exactly here yet. Okay, the end is nigh, of course, but it's not the end. All right, when the elect is beamed up. All right, let's continue. It's 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences, or pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, and that's happening right now. Okay, there's countries going on in famines. All right, a perfect example is Venezuela. Okay, and pestilence coming up. You know, you have all these type of manner of diseases popping up out of the blue. You know, bubonic plague. You know, whatever, you name it. Okay, because hey, this is that time when the Most High is what, getting ready to visit the earth which he has made. Okay, to render his anger, his indignation. All right. But continuing, it says 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, this is the beginning. We're in the beginning of evils. Okay, evils is brewing on the face of the earth. Okay, you know, but this is the beginning of sorrows. All right, because we still what? We have to go through Jacob's trouble. Okay, we have to go through the hour of temptation. You know, all these things have to come to pass before we enter into the kingdom. All right, that's why Scripture say, through much tribulation, we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Okay. You know, but as you can see, the signs and seasons tell us that we are in the end times. Okay, you know, there's gonna be the military draft, you name it. Okay, martial law, a lot of chaos is getting ready to take place. Okay, but if you're rooted in this word, all right, you're at peace. All right, because your hope is full of immortality. All right, but moving on to Second Esdras. All right, this is gonna be a quick lesson. Okay, the Second Esdras chapter 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. Okay, because that's what's getting ready to happen. All right, this country is getting ready to ship all you regular deglers. All right, you Chipotle chefs and you name it. All you getting ready to ship over to war. If you have 2 hands and 2 feet, all right, you're gonna get ready to have boots and a helmet. Okay, and they're about to ship you over to the Middle East, all right, to where YAHAWASHI pop, all right, that place of that great place of judgment. Okay, and you're gonna be fighting in a war of Armageddon, all right, the war to end all wars. All right, but continue, and their husbands shall perish of famine. All right, but they're all gonna die gruesome deaths, because once you get on that plane and you fly over to the Middle East, you're not coming back. This is not like time past before. All right, this is big boy stuff. Okay, you know, nations with nuclear capabilities. All right, these nations have their own real armies. All right, they're not dudes in tank tops and flip flops. Okay, they have super carriers, they have fighter jets, they have satellites. Okay, this is a real war. And this is what America has been avoiding. Okay, but it's been the bully, you know, the hammer of the earth for so long. These nations are roused up and they're tired of dealing with this place. All right, so America is going out in its last hurrah. Okay, and it's gonna go out in its pride and it's gonna be destroyed. Because this is the intent of YAHAWASHI. Okay, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Okay, in due time he raises one up and he raises others up to bring up the other one. He raises kingdoms up and he brings them down. Okay, keep it like that. All right, but it continues, verse 35. Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Okay, because you know this is the only way you're gonna be able to make it out here, is that narrow and straight. Okay, taking heed and abiding in the fear of YAHAWASHI. All right, because again, the Most High is getting ready to send great evils on the face of the earth. All right, the 4 winds are getting ready to be let loose. Okay. You know, movies and TV shows and whatever you may have, it is nothing in comparison to what's actually going to be happening, because it's going to get ready to be a reality. Okay, you see a zombie apocalypse. You know, people, literal zombies out here. All right, because of these pestilence, the pestilence that's getting ready to be let loose. Okay, you know, people going into each other's houses with the sword. All right, people starving to death. You name it. Great evils, all right, is on the face of the earth. And again, this is just the beginning of sorrows. Okay, you know, this should put a sense of urgency in you, you know, to get your mind right, because you know from the apostles on down, you know, they've been warning us of this time to come. All right, you think they're just gonna keep warning and then nothing's gonna happen? You know, no, we have to actually go through these things. All right, and that's what you call game time. All right. So I'm gonna close out here, all right, because you know I quoted Isaiah 13:4. The Lord Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. Okay, because the Most High is a man of war. All right. So this is Jeremiah chapter 51, and I'm gonna start at verse 27. Set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations. Prepare the nations against her. All right, it's talking about Babylon the Great. All right, the virgin daughter of Babylon. All right, continuing. Call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, Minini, and Ashkenaz. Appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars. All right, continues 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes. Okay, and that's talking about modern day Russia, the Russians. Okay, because the current occupants of the ancient Median Empire is the Russians. All right, continuing. The captains thereof and all the rulers thereof and all the land of his dominion. All right, all these nations are being gathered to come against Babylon. All right, and Babylon is gathering up his army. It's going to say right here. All right, verse 29. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord YAHAWASHI shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. All right, and that's these nuclear missiles. All right, the grand finale of this place. It's going to return to the dust. All right, via fervent heat. Okay, where the elements shall melt. All right, by these nuclear missiles. All right, and that's what America's greatest fear is. Okay, these everyday Americans, they know what the world is heading into. All right, they subconsciously know that we are in the end times. Okay, and they know that this war that we're heading into is what everybody's greatest fear is. All right, World War III. Everybody knows about the war of Armageddon. All right, we're at the time where all these nations have what? At the press of a button, all right, can destroy continents. Okay, this is the time we're heading into. All right, this is verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. All right, that's why you see these war propaganda popping up. All right, trying to get a sense of pride. All right, back to these everyday Americans, because the morale of this place is low. You see junkies all over the place, people strung out, people losing their jobs. All right, and what? There's a grand opportunity for you to redeem your country, redeem yourself via this military. All right, and again, there was the other day, they say it's rumors, but Trump is ordering 120,000 troops to Iran. All right, this is serious business going on. Okay, and don't think this is by accident. All right, nothing is by accident. Okay, and these billboards and signs and commercials you see, all right, they're gonna start amplifying. Okay, and to pretty soon if it be the Lord's will, it's gonna be it has to just like with 9/11. All right, this country needs just like Pearl Harbor. This country needs an excuse to what? To go out and war. Okay, to sway the public approval. Okay, and they don't care regardless. All right, but these people in this country, they have no idea what's going on, so they're just gonna follow suit. Okay, but continuing, verse 30, they have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. All right, because that's what's getting ready to happen. Okay, America doesn't have its might like it used to. Okay, it's living off old glory. All right, there's other nations that have been in the gym working hard. They got new technologies. Okay, and America has been what? Lounging on the lazy boy. Okay, haven't been working out of shape. You got women in the military. All right, you got it don't matter. You homosexual, they don't care. No, they want everybody out. They're trying to get anybody, as much people as they can out there, because it's going to be a slaughter fest. Okay, and today's age, war is not the same. All right, today's war is going to be fought with computers and missiles. Okay, so all you people that are getting drafted and getting boots, you're going to be what? You're going to be a missile food. All right, and even here in good old America. All right, the missile defense system to protect American soil is garbage. All right, it's not designed to stop hypersonic missiles that travel at the speed and height that these missiles of today can travel at. Okay, and the amount of ammunition these nations have. All right, it's gonna be impossible to stop these missiles coming here. So a lot of things get ready to pop off, and it's gonna be very, very soon. All right, very quickly, because that's why the Most High said He shall come as a thief in the night. All right, but not to them that are watching, because we are the children of the light. But to everybody else, it's gonna be at the snap of a finger. Your world is gonna be finished. All right, because it already is finished. All right, it's just a process. All right, but I don't want to ramble on too much. But continuing, their might have failed. They have become as women. Okay, they have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Okay, hey, this is that unwalled city. Okay, because hey, that's all. I'm gonna keep reading. Okay, but you know, it's talking about this place being sieged. Okay, we know America is gonna get invaded by these UN troops. Okay, brothers had visions about it. Okay, these paratroopers jumping out of the AC-130s or whatever type of plane they're jumping out of. All right, and they're gonna start dumping on people. Okay, not sparing nobody because they don't speak your language. They don't know none of you. They don't got no kin here, so they just gonna start dumping them magazines off on these people. Okay, you know, ravishing women. You know, dashing little children. All right, you name it. Okay, we're in a time of war. This is the time that we're in. All right, but you people are asleep. Okay, we're blowing that trumpet, and all of you, hey, you don't take heed. Okay, but it's gonna be too late till you hear them air horn sirens because these nuclear missiles are coming. All right, and you name it. All right, but continuing. All right, it's 32, and that the passages are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. All right, because hey, again, you know, all this American pride. You know, you got your tattoos and you listen to your Slipknot or whatever you guys listen to. Okay, you Edomites. You know, you drink a couple brews. You know, you pop some mollies. Whatever you weirdos do. You know, you guys, hey, all that pride and muscle is not going to do you no good. All right, that's why the Most High say, "You shall have seen the mighty men, travailing as a woman in travail." You know, like screaming at the top of their lungs like women, pretty much. Okay, you know, this is the times that we're heading into. All right, because again, like the scripture just read in 29th verse. All right, the Most High, he's going to perform against Babylon. All right, for every purpose of the Lord YAHAWASHI shall be performed against Babylon to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. Okay, this land is going to be utterly empty. Okay, and going into Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that followeth. Because these other nations, hey, they're going to take out America, and they're going to be thinking, oh, we're going to take over. We got some plans for the new world, yada yada. But then here comes New Jerusalem coming down from the chariots. All right, the greatest upset in world history. All right, but hey, Lord's willing, is edifying, and as always, want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom.